Howdy everybody and welcome to episode 40 of Do Not Worry. I'm your host Anthony, coming once again from the heart of Beirut in Jaitewe, joined by Noor the intern. Elijah couldn't be here this week, folks. He had like work. He's been working very hard lately. He's been having like all these double shifts. So good thing I have a spare intern. Good thing I have two of them. I can interchange them when one is missing. By the way, Elijah edited last week's episode. It was his first time editing one of the episodes. He did a great job. And this week, Noor is going to be editing this episode. It's going to be her first crack at editing, making my life easier. So once again, thank you to the patrons for making these interns available to me and for making my life a lot easier. Speaking of patrons, folks, let's say thank you to our to some amazing blonde patrons. Blonde patrons such as Ubayna Haas, Cool Abe, Gino Raide. I think his birthday was a couple of days ago, or yesterday or today. So happy birthday, Gino. Jessica Jalou, Enzo, Daniel Habib, good friend Daniel Habib. Joseph Sarkis, Joseph, look at the Bernie Sanders behind me. Now you know why I'm sensitive to any tweet that is insulting to Bernie Sanders. I'm always defend Bernie. Okay, Joseph. And to some superhero patrons, folks, like Mo Kabara, Kevin Masad, Jana Bouraslan, Joseph Nasser, Noor's brother, Rhea, Ziad Ashar, Nadine Najla. Thank you guys so much for your patronage. If you would like to become a patron, please check the link in the description. You'll be helping support like the podcast. You'll be helping me pay the interns. You'll be helping me upgrade the equipment. I'm looking to get some new mics eventually, so we'll talk about that some other time. You'll be helping me support the Joseph Chada documentary, which is being edited and which will come out in a few weeks. Anyways, folks, as always, like this video. Leave a comment. You know, your engagement is always... I didn't say it. Your engagement is always helpful for a small channel like this one. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Become a Do Not Warrior, folks. Help me get to 5,000 subscribers. We're like a little over 300 subscribers away. We're getting pretty close, man. Episode 40. Reward your boy with a subscribe. Come on, what you waiting for, man? 40 episodes of this shit in 10 months. That's a lot. Yo, that's a lot of work, man. So, we got a lot of interesting topics, folks, today. We're going to be talking about Miss Online. We missed it last week, but we're going to touch on it. Okay, there's some funny stuff about it. There's this douchebag on TikTok called KaiZee. Okay, I don't know what his name is. By the way, you didn't say anything. Hello, Noor. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How you been? You've been away. What allergies did you... I heard you told me you got a lot of DMs of viewers who were concerned about your allergies. Is that right?
That's true. I got a lot of people checking up on me.
Okay.
It was sweet.
It was sweet. Don't be creepy, guys. Don't be creepy, y'all. Okay? She's got allergies. It doesn't mean you can slide into those DMs. But that's funny. That was funny. More topics. We got Lebanon has a new slogan. I didn't even know we had slogans, but then I remembered Live, Love, Lebanon. So I guess we have had slogans. But we got a new one, folks. Anya Alaeddin. Remember the athlete we talked about a couple of weeks ago with her very racist Instagram story? Turns out there's a lot more to the story, and there's like videos. We got that video. Thank you to an eagle-eyed viewer who sent it in. Thank you. Much appreciated. So we're going to go over that. Art of Boo posted a very controversial photo on his Instagram about like expats and voting and registering to vote. We're going to talk about that. And finally, there's been a lot of hubbub about the Eternals and how like director Chloe, it's a movie, new Marvel movie, and how director Chloe Zhao refused to have anything cut from the movie. Well, I saw the movie and there was a bunch of shit cut from it. All the kissing scenes, all the gay kissing scenes. So we're going to talk about that because I find that kind of censorship kind of weird in 2021. God damn it. Come on, guys. So that is the show. Did I forget anything? Oh, there's a Discord link in the description. So if you're interested in Discord and you want to join our community, do that as well. Before we get into any of the main topics, let us touch on just a couple of little updates. Number one, there were fires in Lebanon all week. Some dramatic, tragic fires, I think happening in Beit, Meri. If I'm not mistaken, let me open this here folder. So I asked Elijah to just gather a few photos and things that we're going to look at from the fires. Here is a video that he described fires up close to. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Those are some pretty big flames, and like our firefighters are like completely overwhelmed, man. We have like no funding for these sorts of things. So like, God bless the fire brigade, yo. He then sent me these made me laugh. Just the name of the photos. My friend's house, 1. So I guess Elijah's friend's house is on fire, folks. But no, so this is the view from Elijah's friend's house. Yeah, this is some scary stuff. Some pretty apocalyptic stuff. Here is a video of a helicopter taking water from a pool to try and turn off the fires. Like, that is dramatic, you know what I mean? Dipping into like a local swimming pool. And I've always found these things so inefficient, honestly. But like, it's... I really have a soft spot for firefighters, especially after August 4th. Like, even before then, obviously. But... because most of it is spilling before they even get to it, man. That's the thing. I hate these fucking things. Anyways, this is pretty drastic. There is here is a video of how everything looked after the fire. This looks like just straight out of a fucking video game or something, man. Like The Last of Us. And with the helicopters buzzing in the back, it's extremely... Anyways, our hearts go out to anyone affected by this. It sucks to see so much of Lebanon's nature being wiped out, but so we can't catch a break. A second update before we get into our main topics. Joseph Chada got his TikTok account back, folks. He got his TikTok account back after over 2 weeks of having it hacked, after he willingly gave the guy his login information. He got it back. I don't want to touch on this too much. I feel like we've been... In terms of Joseph Chada and Dr. Food, we've overdone it. We agree, okay? Noor has overdone it with Dr. Food.
I'm done with Dr. Food officially.
Okay, so she's overdone it with Dr. Food. I've overdone it with Joseph Chada, so we admit. But there was just this one video. We're gonna watch some of it of him like talking to this other TikToker about the situation, and he just starts yelling and stuff. I figured this is some good Chada content. Okay, let's watch this, and then I'm taking an official Chada break until the documentary comes out. Okay, unless he does something really fucked up. But here goes.
هلا مهدديني انه يشيلوا لي كل اكونتاتي على السوشيال ميديا.
ويلكم باك يا كينج. اشتقنا يا استاذ. مره وحياه الله فتحت عم شوف الفولوينج اللي انا بعمله لانه مش كتار. قلت يا شو صاير؟ شفت فتح اكونت.
طيروني. الله لا يوفقهم. طيروا لي اكونتي. مش تارك لي شيء، عامل انفولو لكل العالم اللي بيطلع معهم لايف.
مصرياتك انا هون انسى ما بخلي حدا يدعس لي على اجري.
مش البالانس الكوينز اللي بدعم فيهم العالمي. اي شخص عنده ذره كرامه يساعدنا في هالقصه. ما حتقطع هيك، بدك تتحاسب مين ما كنت تكون. وهيدي الكلمه عم بقولها هلا على اللايف. مش معي هالحركات.
كتير خطرة اللي عملها صراحة، لأنه invasion of privacy كتير ينهى فيها حبس.
مين مفكر حالك؟ دولة بتعرف تعمل شغلة، أنت شو خصك؟ أنت دولة مش واعي والناس بيزقفوا له. كلها كم شخص وقفوا حدي، استحليت حدا يوقف حدي. 3 سنين على تيك توك كل شي في عالم ساعدت. درت ببلاش، سلي العالم، كونتنت كل يوم، ساعات لايف. وبالاخر ينسرق اكونتي وما حدا بيهتم. بيطلع واحد تيك توكر يقعد بيحكي علي بالوجه مري وبالقفص رمايه. لما كنت على تيك توك بيقولوا كينج ومدري شو، وبس راح اكونتي صاروا ضدي.
ما بيعرف بالقانون شو بيصير اذا واحد
لو باقي نهار بحياتي رح افضحك ورح ندمك على الساعه.
حرام بس اللي
بلا مربى بلا اخلاق
على القد.
وصلوا لربع ذكيه ولربع اخلاقي. ولاد مستلمين هيك بيجات على القليله، هيك بيج حدا يستلمها، حدا كبير بالعمر، حدا بيفهم، حدا فيه مخ. انا ماني ضد هيك بيجات، اذا في حدا خرج يتحاسب خليه يتحاسب، بس مش يجوا على الناس اللي ما خصهم ويطلعوا عليهم اخبار ما اصلا ما لاقوا شيء علي اصلا، كلها سخافات وتفاهه. يعني قال في وحده عمرها 15 فاتت على اللايف قالت لي هاي عملت لها فولو. شو هالمصيبه.
All right, you guys get the point. He's angry. All right, he's back with a vengeance. And yeah. Okay, so a few days ago, like I guess 10 days ago, maybe like a day before we shot the last episode, there was this controversy on Twitter for Miss Internet, Miss Lebanon Internet. I don't know what it's called. Let's just watch the video first. There's apparently this competition for like online, not really influencers, but like let's see.
Internet Lebanon هي 3 2 1 آية الحجانية
3 2 1
ألف مبروك آية لأبي.
So the winner is Anya Alaeddin. Okay, so I love how low budget this thing is, and like how just
دكتور البير رح يوضع المشاح سيد سمر بيت الزهر والسيد زخيا بربور تاج الملكي.
like it's such a shitty little stage, you know what I mean? Like
بلباس الأحمر عم تتوج من قبل أعضاء لجنة الحكم. ألف مبروك آية.
there's like barely anyone to clap. Look at that old man next to her.
منظم حفل مس انترنت لبنان. ألف مبروك لآية الحاج علي.
All that yelling, the stage is so like bare. It's like هو the kind of stages بيعملوها فيه صورة like بينزلون وبينزل الفنان like على الطريق.
Oh, this is like the only video I could find. ما في حتى like proper recording that I know of.
Yeah, that's the only أنا كمان that's I've seen this going around Twitter. That's off of her TikTok, by the way. So her name is Anya Alaeddin. Anya Alaeddin. Al-Hajj Ali. Okay, Anya Al-Hajj Ali. 2.3 million followers on TikTok. 56.4 million likes. Look, I got nothing. Dude, honestly, like people who got offended at this. So I think this was the main tweet that went viral. Can you read that, Noor? Because my Arabic is shit.
رغم كل مصايب لبنان الحمد لله قدرنا نتوج مس انترنت انجاز جديد للعام 2021.
Okay, so when that's Muhammad at Dankar. We got a couple of other tweets kind of so here is Miss Internet Lebanon. Thank you for your contribution to society. That's a funny tweet. I like that because I do agree. I think her contributions to society are great, man. And I think we need more content. So قايلة بواي-فاي لبنان شو معفن. I can't even video call my mom. Call Miss Internet Lebanon. She'll help. Right, that's pretty funny. So I mean, yeah, so a bunch of people kind of went crazy online and like saying like, why would anyone waste money on this when the country's going through like such an economic decline? I'm like, come on, Makhas, like I wouldn't blame Miss Internet Lebanon. Clearly they didn't put any money into that event. As you can tell, there's nothing there. Like look at the stage again, man. It looks pathetic. Haram, yani. They need more money, if anything, to make the show.
We have bigger problems than Miss Internet Lebanon.
Seriously, and I wish there was the whole show that we could like watch and enjoy. Like, you know what I mean? Like this looks like prime material for cringe. But there was someone, folks, the hero, you're sick of him, I know, but the hero we didn't know we needed, folks, who's out there defending Miss Internet. Obviously, Joseph Chada. Here was his tweet regarding the controversy. بيقولوا مبروك ونقطع السطر حلوا عنا للبنت. ليه في اللبنانية ما بيتمنوا الخير لغيرهم. كل ما يشوفوا حدا ناجح ومتوفق بيحاربوه. Joseph knows a little bit about this whole.
No one's bullying her, Joseph. We're just making fun of the concept.
Well, anyways, Miss Internet clarified all of this in a video, and here it is.
مرحبا جميعا. إرضاء الناس غاية لا تدرك. فيديو توضيحي عن فكرة مس انترنت لبنان كونه تداول كتير على تيك توك وعلى مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي. مس انترنت لبنان مش يعني مس 3G مس واي فاي مس راوتر أو مس أجيرو. مس انترنت لبنان بمعنى أكتر شخص ناشط اجتماعيا وأكتر شخص ناشط على مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي. قلتولي إنه هيدا منه إنجاز. نحنا كنا 120 بنت، آخر شي صرنا 20 ومن هال20 نقوا 10 بنات. أنا كوني نقوني من بين 120 بنت هيدا لحاله إنجاز، بغض النظر إني ربحت اللقب ونجحت. قلتولي هيدا منه لقب منه معترف فيه، مثله مثل غير الألقاب مثل مس إليغانس مثل مس موديل أوف لبنان. أنتم ما بتعرفوا فيه كونكم منكم بهيدا المجال. قلتوا إنه ربحت واسطة ودافع حقه للقب، حأمشي معكم. إذا أنا كان عندي واسطة، ما عندي طلة، ما عندي جمال، ما عندي جمود على المسرح، ما عندي كاريزما، ما قدرت أحكي كلمتين على بعض، ما كنت ربحت. يعني الواسطة لحالها ما بتكفي. بتنكروا كمال الشخص، بتنكروا كل شي عمله، بتنكروا إنه أنا طلعت حكيت مش بس عن حالي، قلت للفتيات عامة واللبنانيات خاصة. قد انا فخورة ببنات بلدي، لازم هن يكونوا كمان فخورين فينا. شكرا كتير على الانتقاد، انا ما عندي اي مشكلة تنتقدوا، انا بفتح لكم قلبي مع الكومنتس لحتى تنتقدوني. انتقدوا، الانتقاد هو تعطي رأيكم باحترام. انتوا الانتقاد عندكم صار سخرية، صار استهزاء، صار تحطيم الشخص. ما بعرف ليه. أنا ما حأوقف بوجه أي حدا انتقد، بغض النظر إنه كل منتقد له رغبة في منتقد. أنا اختاروني على طلتي، على حكي الحلو، على الضحك اللي ما فرقت وجهي. بغض النظر إنه هيدي الوقفة بتخلي الواحد يتوتر، ما توترت، ضلت راسي مرفوع، قلت اسمي، قلت ليش تركت، كل شيء. هيدا الحكي فات لقلوب الحكام واختاروني. بدي أقول لكم شغلة أخيرة: مالي ومال الناس إن مالوا وإن عدلوا، ديني لنفسي ودين الناس للناس. هيك بكون وضحت بأكمل وجه. كمان في فيديو عم يتداول بخصوص كينج رولادكس. هيدا الفيديو من 4 سنين، مثل أي بنت اشترك بجيف اواي وربحت عشوائيا. نزلت استلمت الجايزة وخلص الموضوع. بتذكر من 4 سنين قبل ما أدخل على السوشيال ميديا. جبتوه هلا عم تنزل كرامتها، جابت ايفون 13 برو ماكس. نكرته انه انا عندي براند، انه انا بصور موديلينج، انه انا بشتغل ماركتينج اونلاين، انه انا كوتش ايس سكيتنج، انه انا عندي كتير اعمال بجيب منها مردود مالي انتم يمكن ما بتعرفوها. هذا الفيديو من 4 سنين، اكيد ما بعدهم المصاري معي هلا من 4 سنين. مش كل شيء تشوفوه تصدقوه. متابعين الحلوين، انا كتير بحبكم. هذا النجاح هو نجاحنا سوا، بحبكم كتير.
Ma'am, you can have whatever iPhone you want, iPhone 13 Pro. ما خصنا معك ما.
I love how she just has a huge picture of herself in the background.
that was her?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's fucking hilarious. I got nothing against you, Bilakis. You know, congratulations. That was funny. Thanks for the laugh. If anything, I want more internet coverage on Miss Internet. We need to... I'd love to be a correspondent. I'd love to be the behind-the-scenes host or something. I'm an internet personality. Who else do you want to host Miss Internet 2022? I'm officially putting my name in the hat, okay? I want to be considered to host next year's event. Our next topic on this special 40th episode of Do Not Worry. We're going over this guy on TikTok, this super douche called KaiZee. KaiZee, I guess, right? He's got 8,000 followers, 71,000 likes. Chill, it's TikTok, not Insta, is his slogan. I don't know what this dude's deal is. I can't remember who sent it to me. It might have been a viewer like months ago, but I wrote down his name and I never forgot this guy. I was like, this guy, we're gonna have to dig deep into his TikToks sometime. Let's watch some of them. He's super douchey. Let's start with this one. Noor was kind enough to do a bunch of digging.
ايه بعد هلا شيء مخلص السوبر ماركت هي تبع اللوك داون، ولاحظت شغله مش عندي سؤال اكشلي. مين يلي اكتشف حليب الكاجو؟ مين اول واحد حلب الكاجو ياي؟ وليش؟ وشو صار حالب؟ كم يعني حلب الصويا وحلب اللوز وحلب الكاجو وهول اللي زبطوا معه؟ يعني شو صار حالب اشياء مش ظابطه معه؟ شو هالهوس هيدا؟ فينا نتفق على شغله وحده بس بال 2020 بليز، بس 2021 ناو انه خلصت 2020. فينا نوقف بس نحلب اشياء ما عندها بزاز؟ بركب بس نوقف نحلب اشياء ما عندها بزاز بس.
All right, that was interesting. KaiZee. All right, here's one. Noor is titled Cigar.
اليوم أول نهار بدخن سيجارة. صار لي جمعة بدخن سيجارة. إيش هين عم دخن سيجارة؟ معك شي $100؟
So this
the thing is, I feel like the last one is actually his true personality.
What I was gonna say is I think these are all his personality, because he's trying to make fun of the type of guy who would smoke a cigar when it is in fact you are that guy, my friend. You are that guy. Yeah, he's such a just a douche. Here, this one's pretty douchey. This one's all 45 seconds of douchiness. Check this out.
خلص انا جايز انا وصلت يعني بدي بلش بفيديو. كان احلم بلش بفيديو. كتار منكم عم بيسألوني عن خلص صرت انفلونسر انا وصلت. على فكرة ما بيهمني الفيديو قد ما بيهمني انه اوصل لمحل بحياتي اقدر البس عوينات شمس جوا. ها
It's like someone told him he was
بلا ما
funny
تستغرب
once.
العالم اكيد يقولوا ليك ما هيدا وصل. ما مش غريب ابدا انه لابس عويناته الشمس indoors. ميرسي.
It's this like boomer or Gen Xer who thinks he's funny, who's like, you're totally not. But you know who he reminds me of, kind of? He's like an older Elio Dakuni. Give Elio Dakuni like 15 years, he's gonna be like this dude, kind of. You know? But Elio Dakuni, we're fan. Elio Dakuni, he's a friend of the show, winner of Best ASMR at the Do Not Worry Awards. We got Kun Rejelule. This is a good one.
وقعد صف باركينج صف خط تاني واذا حدا حكي معك تزق بوجهه. كون رجال ولاد.
I mean, obviously he's not being serious, but he's just being. But he seems like he's got a nice car. I can tell the guy, you know, is a wealthy man, or maybe he lives in his car.
He does have a TikTok showing his car.
Oh, he does? Do we have it here?
No.
Okay, that's good. It does look like a nice car, though.
وقعد زيح بس حدا يضوي لك ويطفي لك على الاوتوستراد وبس يجي ليقطع عنك على اليمين تعاس. كون رجال وليه.
I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to be, sarcastic and like, I don't know, bro. He's just in love with himself, you know what I mean? He's just too in love with himself.
اشياء ما بتسمع اللبنانية عم بيقولوها. بارت 1. ميرسي انك جيت على الوقت.
And like,
أنا اللي بيعصبني ضحكته. It's so smug.
yeah, I was about to say like that self-satisfied laugh at his own joke at the end. It's like, bruh, you ain't funny, man. All right, what is this? Sandwich critic.
بتكون قهوة لياكلوها قطعتها بهيدا الشكل.
عم نقطع لهم اي نوع اي جيل عم نربي نحن مان. والله سوري على بكرة الصبح بعتذر. عم نقصقص لهم الساندويش تيصير اهين ياكلوها لانه هاي لا خلص بدنا نوقفها. هاي كتير على اولادنا. نحن اهلنا كانوا يبعتونا تحت القصف مش عم بمزح. نوع عم نسمع قصف يبعتونا على المدرسة وستيل حاسس انه طالعين ترايا نحن.
All these snowflakes wanting their sandwiches cut up, huh?
يعني شو بعد اكتر من هيك؟ بنلعوسهم عنهم وبنحط لهم اياهم بالبوكس. ما بقى في شيء اكتر من هيك يعني.
It's called bird feeding. You can spit it right in your kid's mouth.
ليش عم ناخد تاسكس من قدام اولادنا؟ ليش؟ بأي هدف؟ لوين بدنا نوصلهم؟ لمحل انه ما يعملوا شيء بحياتهم، ما يتعلموا شيء؟ لهالدرجة وصلت يعني؟ شو مفكرين حالنا رح نعيش فور ايفر نحن؟ نضل كل الوقت الى ابد الابدين؟ شو هالاروغانس اللي عنا اياها؟
Such a boomer.
يعني مفكرين انه نحن رح نضل قدام اولادنا كل حياتنا. كل الحياة مش كل حياتنا. فاك مان مستغرب كتير انا كيف صار لي هالقد عم بحكي وبعد ما سبيت ولا مسبي باي ذا واي. فرح وقف هون قبل ما اخبص اكثر من هيك.
He's making it seem like this is his biggest problem بالحياة.
We're cutting up sandwiches for. What are these kids gonna do when they're faced with life's real problems? If you're cutting up their fucking sandwiches? Fucking a generation of pussies, snowflakes. You cancel me if you want. I'm kidding, obviously, guys. I don't use the P word that way. Yeah, it's such like these damn millennials. They want a trophy for participating. Khalas, bro. This discourse ended like years ago. All right. Final TikTok of the day for KaiZee.
I will fucking destroy your bloodline.
You fucking bitch!
Wow, yeah, that was a perfect one to end it on. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this new douche we have just added to the lexicon of Lebanese TikTok douchebags, KaiZee. Lebanon has a brand new slogan, folks. We have a slogan. So according to The Guardian, crisis hit Lebanon unveils slogan in bid to lure back tourists. I love you in your madness. So new tourism catchphrase will be splashed on Lebanon's national airline and in social media campaigns. Lebanon's tourism minister has announced a new slogan for the crisis-swept country that aimed to portray the precarity of life there as a point of pride, roughly translating to, I love you in your madness. Lebanon is suffering a financial and economic meltdown, which the World Bank has labeled as one of the deepest depressions of modern history, compounded by the COVID-19 pandemic and a massive explosion at Beirut's port that destroyed large parts of the city and killed more than 215 people. This will be our touristic identity that the world will see, Tourism Minister Walid Nassar said at a news conference on Thursday with the other senior ministers in Beirut. The slogan was developed cost-free for Lebanon by Dubai-based advertising company TBWA. He said, thank you for the cost-free. In Dubai, come in like, what? Can we at least develop our own fucked up slogan in our own fucked up country?
This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, like... So, TBWA Chief Creative Officer Walid Kanaan said it was near impossible to find ways to market a country. Market a country in the grip of multi-layered economic and political crises, but that he had found inspiration in Lebanon's people. This is our country, a crazy country, crazy in its nightlife, crazy in its food and generosity, and no matter how crazy the situation in Lebanon, we can only say, we love you in your madness, Kanaan said, unveiling the slogan. Originally, a lyric in a song by Lebanese star singer Fairuz, released before, blah, blah, blah. So the official English translation will be a crazy love. And so, yeah, I'm guessing this is going to replace Live, Love, Lebanon. Because this was news to me because I'm like, countries have slogans? Like, what the fuck? I didn't even know that was a thing. But then I kind of Googled it and I found this map that basically shows you what the slogans are. So, for example, Switzerland, get natural. Georgia, for the best moments of your life. Armenia, visit Armenia, it is beautiful. That one's pretty lame, Armenia, you can do better. Uzbekistan, naturally irresistible. So here, when you go to Lebanon, it says live, love, Lebanon. So I'm guessing this wasn't updated. So I'm guessing it's gonna become whatever it was, crazy love or one crazy love or something. Bulgaria, for example, a discovery to share. France, rendezvous en France. So, yeah, what do you think of this?
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you know You on Netflix?
No, I've not seen it though.
It's like this psychopath guy who's like crazy about women. It reminds me so much of it.
But like how come? Like the fact that we have a...
Because it's creepy as fuck. Why would you... ليه بجنونك بحبك? What the fuck does that mean about a country? It's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing. And to me, what's weird is like... I don't want... Like, do we need to... Our misery does not need to become a marketing tool for tourism. Like, that is just weird. Like, I don't know.
It's a bad one, Aslan. It's not a good marketing tool.
Look, the slogan, I love you in your madness, it's a nice phrase, I would say. But, like, I don't think it's appropriate to... countries having slogans is weird. Let me just put that out there. I think that's just weird. That's silly. That's stupid. Even live, love, Lebanon, I think is one of the dumbest phrases. I know live, love, whatever is for a lot of things. I just find that stupid. It's weird to have a slogan for your country. Lebanon is going through so much shit. I'm imagining the pitch meeting where you have 12 young, executives. Okay, guys, Lebanon is fucked. Okay, people have no money. There's no gas. There's no food. Let's come up with a slogan. Wait. And everyone's pitching their best. You know what slogan we should have? Mentik ikht al-wada or some shit. That should be the slogan for Lebanon. Mentik ikht al-dini. That's it, man. Don't try to make it cute. So you splash it on the side of a plane. What you should splash on the side of a plane is that $23,000. That'll get the tourists here. Trust me. I don't know. I just find this reminds me of the people that sell the necklaces made out of the August 4th glass, or making the t-shirts with the August 4th stuff, and you want to sell a hat, and you want to make a ring, and you want to do this, and you want to do that. It's I don't know. I ain't into it. I just find it weird. It's funny, like, Mabruk, I guess, Lebanon. We're done with Live, Love, Lebanon. Now we got, I love you in your madness. I just love being miserable. Let's be miserable together. These already are all better than your slogans. Miserable together. Isn't that better? Or miserable by the sea. So many ideas. You folks might remember Anya Alaeddin from a couple of episodes ago. She is a Lebanese gymnast, athlete, bunch of things. She got into some hot water for putting out a very, very racist Instagram story to her close friends. Let's make that clear. So I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Anya actually saw it. The joys of this show is that when you talk about people, they see it and then they reach out to you. Don't you just love that? So she left a comment on my Instagram. She actually followed me on Instagram, then left a comment, which said, I already apologized and explained my harsh statement that was meant for my close friends. Unfortunately, my experiences and situations that I've been through every time I had work in Africa led to this emotional outburst. I really hope you take down the video, else it looks like one of those yellow press statements. I think she's calling me like a tabloid or something, which, hey, I don't mind in this case. So anyways, she made a very racist statement about black people, and I thought that was that. I thought it was just like a text that she wrote, and it was basically, she wrote like, I'm going to be very honest and racist, بس قايل بالسود شو مسطيل, and then like, we are mentally superior to these black N-words. Turns out there was some video that like followed that very racist statement, and a viewer sent it to me. And so we're going to talk about it now and react to it. So this is, by the way, trigger warning. I very rarely do trigger warnings, but this, you might find this very offensive, especially if you're from African descent or anything. I apologize for some of the stuff you're going to hear, but this is, it's pretty fucked up. So let's go. So that's what she had shared. I'm going to be racist, بس قايل بالسود.
Okay, so whoever is judging me about my last story, عندي سؤال واحد. Have you ever been to Africa? تاني شيء ما عم بقول انه الافريكانز او السود ما فين يصيروا mentally على our level. اذا بيشتغلوا على حالهم اكيد وبيعيشوا برا اكيد نفس الشيء، انه اللبناني بلبنان شيء وبرا شيء. بس تالت كمان idea قبل ما انسى، هن they're superior physically, that's proven, and they're inferior mentally, that's normal. انه حدا inferior mentally حدا inferior physically.
She's so
the
casual.
thing is, if you've never been to Africa, you cannot really judge them. And I don't know, like, فيني أنا أخبركم شو صار. So the whole point is إنه هن هون عايشين بالenvironment تبعهم، وهالشي ما بيخليهم to evolve. يعني ما فيكن، يعني it's not just about the skin إنه all blacks, but specifically the blacks that are in Africa and live in Africa, they're really mentally inferior. حتى خدوا اثنين بيد، واحد شحاد واحد معلم بأحسن جامعة، اثنيناتهم أمريكان، بدكم تقولوا لي إنه they're both equal? No, life isn't fair. وهن they're superior than us بالphysical strength، energy levels. man بضلون ينططنوا، ما بعرف من وين energy. man dancers امبارح عادوا رقصة 100 مرة، يعني شابوبا. فإنه that's the whole point. So I hope you understand. If not, so هيك عم بحكي، خلينا افتح قلبي. So أنا على أساس اليوم لازم
Thank you. فتحت قلبك معنا. First of all, I might just say might sound sexist. She's so hot, as she's so racist, which makes it so disappointing that she's so hot. Even as she's saying this super racist shit, I'm like, why? Why did you have to be so racist? And this is like some of the most disgusting shit that I've ever heard. Anyway, and like the fact that she just posted this on like Instagram, like, okay, it's to her close friends. By the way, whoever her close friend that was that recorded this, props. You are a fucking beast, all right? I love you. That is amazing. Obviously, you should fucking record something like that. And you do not want to be on her close friends list. Like, holy shit. Actually, maybe I do want to be on that close friends list, because she might be sharing some really fucked up shit that I just would want to talk about on this podcast. But anyways, yeah, this is gross. Sorry about calling her hot. She is hot. It's just like, so she's so racist hot. I don't know. It's so fucking weird. But yeah, you're so evil. Like, it comes out, and it's so casual the way she's saying it. I don't know. Let me shut up. I'm getting in trouble. What do you think?
I still don't get her point of view, and just because someone has a different culture does that make them mentally inferior لا just because مثلا هي معلمة وهن لا أنه لا it's just different circumstances. هي عم تحكي عن like مش أنه like how she explained it ما عم تحكي عن black people in general, عم تحكي عن black people from this culture that she's seen. And it doesn't make them mentally inferior.
Like as if like black Africans in Africa, and she's assuming that, like she gave the example like al-shahad versus limallam bil-jama, obviously. So she's basically saying that all black people who live in Africa, Africans in Africa, are all like beggars. She doesn't see like any, to them like they're at the level of like a beggar. That's it. If you're black in Africa, you're only as good as a white beggar. It's just weird. Obviously, what she's saying doesn't make any sense. I don't even want to try to like analyze why she's saying what she's saying. It's like such a fucked up like, and she's perpetuating the myth of like, since black people are physically superior, it's only logical that whites are mentally superior. And the way she says blacks, like anyone who says blacks to me, like that just comes off as kind of racist to me. Like the blacks, like it's just weird. Like I'm not being racist against the blacks, but it's like, I don't know. It's just so weird. She's so casually racist. Anya, don't you try adding me on Instagram again? Okay, I won't take too kindly to that. And don't be leaving me no more comments. I'm not going to reply, okay? You can't talk yourself out of this fucking one, okay? You're on camera. You put yourself out there. It's not like you were caught. You fucking self-exposed yourself. Like, you just fucking, you know what I mean? You owned yourself. That's a self-own. When you guys think about Do Not Worry, you think about elections, voter registration, politics, and I'm here to give you guys what you crave, the political coverage that you need. So, as you guys know, everybody been talking about voter registration abroad. If you're Lebanese, if you're an expat, you live abroad, you can register to vote. I'll put a link somewhere in the description. But there's been some controversy, folks. People are talking on social media. Okay, should we put so much pressure on expats to vote? Can expats even make a difference? A lot of them are politicized, etc. People online are accusing others of like bullying expats into voting or into registering, like you can't force us to vote, etc. It's this whole thing. So there was this post on Art of Boo. He is a local Lebanese artist, very popular, who posted this on Instagram. Les Libanais de l'étranger qui ne veulent pas voter, j'espère que vous finirez par trouver une solution. As like the Lebanese guy is burning, you see like an expat just watering, some stuff. He's like, oh, hey, I hope you guys find a solution. So basically representing like the apathy of some of the voters that are living abroad who might not be too interested in Lebanon. So a lot of people, like maybe a third of like the Instagram stories I saw on that day were sharing this post. So a lot of people kind of agreeing with this message, like, please help us. But then one of my favorite people on social media, one of my favorite Lebanese stand-up comedians, Noor Hajjad, had this very interesting comment right underneath this post. It's like, yeah, you can just be condescending and blame expats, or we can talk about the fact that everyone traveling nowadays wants detachment from the country, all while understanding that those who fled in 82 and lived there either don't care or are highly affiliated with traditional parties. I agree about Tanzir part from expats abroad, but the real problem is the stubbornness in thinking it is simply diaspora mamhunin, ma baddu nisawtu. It's way more than that. Then he kind of got into like this debate back and forth with a guy called Astro Farah. By the way, Noor, you assumed Farah was a girl. It was a guy. He's the brother of one of my best friends. So I think if you two had met in person, you would have had a pretty good conversation. I think you're both pretty smart dudes. But yeah, it was funny reading through their debate. I'm like, I know both of these guys, and they're like kind of going at it. But I think Noor made some very interesting points, and I tend to agree with Noor. I don't... Like, the post is a little bit like, look, I'm going to give you guys my perspective as someone who was an expat and who's someone who might leave Lebanon at any time and be living abroad. Sometimes you do want to detach. Like, and that's a question I'm asking myself now. If I leave Lebanon soon, let's say I leave in 5 months, do I still want to follow up on Lebanese news? Do I still want to talk about Lebanon on my podcast if I keep doing a podcast, etc.? Or do I want to kind of start fresh? Forget where I'm from, forget all this pain and fucking misery that we've lived, and just try to move on with my life? I think that's a fair question, and I think if someone wants to leave Lebanon and leave all that behind them, that should be okay. And I also think you can't assume that everyone who lives abroad is going to vote like independent or something like that, because there are so many politically affiliated people, especially boomers. No offense, boomers. I don't have a lot of boomers that watch me, but like boomers are a fucking cancer in our society. No offense, I love boomers if you're a boomer. But like a lot of boomers, politically affiliated boomers, god damn it, y'all fucked it up, man. Y'all fucked it up for us here in Lebanon. Boomers are like ruining America in the way they vote. Like boomers are really, their political affiliations are pretty shitty. They've made very bad judgments, I would say. That's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree. And if you're a boomer, much love, okay? I'm generalizing here, okay, folks? But now what I will say is, and I did see some people on my Instagram sharing stories like, I don't want to register. I don't want to vote. I don't care. I've suffered enough in Lebanon. Don't ask me to do anything for Lebanon. I understand that. What I would say, my humble proposition, is just register. It takes 2 to like 5 minutes online. You'll have that peace of mind. If you want to vote when the time comes, and I think voting is on like March 2022, all right? The elections are supposedly taking place. I don't know anything about this. But I think taking a couple of minutes to just being able to vote, I think is going to give you some peace of mind. Whether or not you want to vote when the time comes. Look, I don't even know who the fuck to vote for, man. Okay, we keep talking about this opposition and voting in the elections. Who's the opposition? I have no idea. All I know is like Min Tishrin. They're on Instagram. It's this page. There's like a bunch of young-ish people. Some of them who I know. All I know is Min Tishrin. Okay, I don't know which of these people are running. I don't know like who I'm actually going to be voting for. Do I fully trust them and fully have faith in them? Absolutely not. Lebanon is telling me not to have faith in any political parties or anything. But are they way better than what we currently have? Absolutely. Do they need to step up their like social media game and grassroots efforts? Absolutely, because no one knows who the fuck they are. I went onto their Instagram yesterday and I was scrolling through. Their posts have like 5 or 6 comments. No one is engaging with this content. You guys need to start hitting like grassroots efforts. Get on the ground. Start talking to people. I'm not sure what it is you guys are supposed to do, but like one of the reasons people are hesitant to register and vote is because they see no alternative. It is time to present the people with an alternative. You can't just keep telling people, let's just not vote for them. People need a choice, okay? Especially people that are suffering, that are struggling financially. They need answers to know how the fuck they're going to buy food the next day. So anyways, what do you think about all this?
Anna, I think sometimes you have to poke where it hurts. It gives people an incentive. I think Art of Boo did that really well. Anna, I love the post.
Do you agree with what Noor had to say though? Like,
he has a point, بس إنه it's مش عم نعلم الأكسبات. We're not bullying them into voting. بس أنا فيك هيك شوية تسميع حكي. It's good. It's not gonna hurt.
Look, I agree. I think, look, in the 2016 election when it was Trump versus Hillary Clinton, I didn't vote. I kind of regretted voting at one point. I was like, man, maybe I should have voted for Hillary Clinton. Eventually, I didn't feel guilty. I fucking hate Hillary Clinton, okay? As much as I hate Donald Trump. The neoliberals, I hate them just as much. I also didn't vote for Joe Biden. Never in my life. So, like, I found this cartoon that kind of reminds me of the predicament that Americans had to go through. Like, if you vote for a Republican, eat shit and die. If you vote for a Democrat, eat beans and scrape by. It's just narrowly better. We need to offer Lebanese voters an alternative. Let's stop talking about an alternative. Let's stop, we need to start putting faces on this revolution, on this opposition. I know people are always afraid of like character assassinations. If we reveal who it's going to be, they're going to character assassinate them and the media is going to attack them and no one's going to vote for them. Bro, I don't know. Like at this point, we got to figure it out because the no alternative plan isn't working. Maybe like that's all I'm going to say. Expats, please register to vote. It will only take you a couple minutes. Here's a video that Fareeq's Tube made, okay? Just to highlight how quick you guys can do this. All right, let's watch this. I hope this music is copyright free.
بليز في احجز طاولة ل4 أشخاص نهار السبت فول. طب لشخصين waiting list. طب لشخص waiting list على waiting list. أسود أبيض. جانفيي عندك شي بجانفيي 2023.
It's not the funniest video ever, but what I like is that he's just highlighting.
So guys, تعرفوا شو أهيا من كل هول اللي سميتهم؟
The time.
إنه تتسجلوا على المنصة. بدها 5 دقايق. كل واحد هلا عايش برات لبنان تسجلوا على المنصة وبعدين بتقرروا إذا بدكم تنتخبوا ولا لا. بس هلا اعملوا اللي عليكم لأنه بعدين إذا غيرتوا رأيكم بتصير تو ليت. يلا معنا بعد كم يوم.
Exactly. Register. If you don't want to vote, don't vote. No one's going to force you. Okay, we don't know who the alternative is or if they're any good, but just register. Have that option. I think that'd be pretty good. The final topic we're going to be talking about today, folks, is Eternals. So Eternals is the newest MCU movie. Okay, the new Marvel movie released by Disney. Oh, there's a little bug. So it recently released worldwide, globally. And it's pretty interesting because, so the movie, just no spoilers, it tells the story of these 10 Eternals. They're a race of aliens who have been living on Earth for 7,000 years, sort of secretly helping humanity evolve, etc. Kind of like Ancient Aliens, the movie. You know me, you know my love for aliens. I love that shit. I'm into that shit. The movie's not great. We're not going to get into that. But one of these Eternals, one of these 10 Eternals, happens to be gay. He's this gay character. And in the movie, he's got a husband. There's actually, I think, a gay kiss. And actually, this is the first Marvel movie with a sex scene between not the gay characters, two straight characters. Although in Iron Man 1, within the first 5 minutes, Tony Stark was having sex with that reporter, so I'm not sure what people are talking about. But anyways, this movie has a gay couple. They're pretty open about it. It's very good for representation. And there was a sex scene. So a few weeks ago, a bunch of articles came out saying that Disney was going to refuse to make any cuts to the movie. So, according to IndieWire, Eternals banned in Saudi Arabia and more after Disney refuses to censor gay roles. Pretty awesome, right? Here's another article. Eternals banned in 3 countries after Disney refuses to make cuts. Eternals features scenes 3 countries want it to be cut, and Disney's refusal to do so means the Marvel Studios film won't be released there. Here are some sort of quotes from some articles. The star-studded superhero flick directed by Oscar winner KaiZee reportedly was met with a series of edit requests by local censors, and Disney was not willing to make those edits, THR reported. Representatives for Disney did not immediately respond. And here's another sort of excerpt. Zhao, who made history with her Oscar wins for Nomadland earlier this year, has said that she asked Marvel not to alter any scenes to appease censors. I don't know all the details, but I do believe discussions were had, and there's a big desire for Marvel and myself, we talked about this, to not change the cut of the movie, she told IndieWire. Fingers crossed. It's great news, right? We're not going to edit the movie. It gets banned in Saudi Arabia. Great. Well, I watched the movie, folks. There were some cuts. Okay, Kevin Feige. Okay, KaiZee. By the way, Kevin, I worship you. I'm a huge fan. But y'all can't say something and try to score points on social media for we're not going to edit the movie. We refuse to make any cuts. And yeah, look, they did get some praise. Here's a couple of tweets, just an example of people like this one. Well done, Disney, for not giving in to discriminatory censorship. Hashtag LGBTQ rights are humanitarian rights. Ergo, there's no compromise. Hashtag gay. Hashtag Eternals banned in Saudi Arabia. Blah, blah, blah. Here's another one. For once, good for Disney for not bending to overseas pressure on the Eternals after also shunned in China with both KaiZee and Simu Liu. Is this going to go down as the greatest, most virtuous, yet not that great Marvel movie? So they're scoring all these points online. People are happy. Congratulations, Disney, for sticking to your guns. Well, they did not stick to their guns, and I was disappointed. I watched the movie with one of my best friends, Danny, and also a patron of the show. Thank you, Danny. And right away, we noticed all the kissing scenes, not just the gay stuff. Straight kissing scenes, yo. If a man and a woman want to kiss, bro. So apparently we got the UAE version of the movie, the version that was playing in, I'm guessing, Dubai, whatever other countries where it was playing. Okay, listen, guys, UAE. Listen, folks. Listen. What's up with kissing? A man and a woman kisses. You guy from UAE who's watching this, your mom and dad kissed and had sex to have you, boy or girl. Come on. Why? It's 2021. You're still cutting out kissing scenes from movies? And then got Disney and KaiZee being we're not cutting shit from our movies. What the hell is going on here, guys? And by the way, fun fact, the gay Eternal, his husband in the movie, is played by a Lebanese actor. It was awesome, and he speaks Arabic in the movie. Danny and I started fucking cheering. We're that's fucking hilarious. Because that makes the Arab censors even more angry. What? No, he can't be Arab and gay. So his name is Lebanese-born Haz Sleiman, who plays Ben, the husband of Marvel's first gay superhero fast host, in Eternals, said he was close to tears when he learned of Disney's response to the film being banned in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Qatar because of its LGBTQ content. So that guy cried because he was because Disney refused to cut shit out. Well, Haz, I'm sorry to tell you, they cut that shit out, my friend. At least they kept the scene with him speaking in Arabic. I'm shocked they left that. And I just wanted to highlight, like, what the fuck? Come on, UAE. Like, come on, guys. You guys are doing all this stuff and, like, opening up and changing. And, like, this is kissing, yo. Come on. Man and women kiss. They kiss. It happens. Okay? Come on. So I just wanted to, because they made such a big deal that it wasn't going to get cut. I wanted to highlight that it did. I find it sad. Representation is good. Gay representation is good. Gay people need more big roles. They need more leading roles in movies. They need more visibility. Okay, they've gotten the short end of the stick. And it's disappointing. And Kevin Feige, Chloe Zhao, Disney, if you guys are going to promote a movie as like it's not going to get cut, follow up on that. Make sure it doesn't. Stay true to the artist's vision. And look, I don't mind not watching the movie in theaters, okay? If you guys want to stay true to that and send a message, do that. I'll wait and I'll watch the movie on streaming later. I'm glad I saw it in IMAX, though. I'm not going to give you guys a review right now. It's not great, the movie, but watch it in IMAX. It's got some cool scenes. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining myself and Noor for this 40th, again, I'm shocked, 40th episode of Do Not Worry, shot right here in my humble little studio in the heart of Beirut in Jaitewe. Again, fucking 40 episodes in 10 months. That means there are now more than 4 times the amount of episodes of Do Not Worry than Squid Game. Okay, that's fucking crazy. There's too much. If you ask me, there's too much of me on the internet right now. Okay, 40 episodes times like 35-minute on average length. Like there's like hours of me just yapping on the internet. Thank you so much to everyone who's been on this journey with me for these 10 months. Thank you for liking the video, for leaving a comment and engaging. All right, I need that engagement. And subscribe, please, folks. Subscribe. Let's hit that 5,000 subscriber mark. Would be great to hit 5,000 subs before the end of the year. Patrons, you lovely, beautiful patrons who help pay my interns' salaries. Let me thank a few of you, like Rudolph, Rana, Wasim Hijazi, Spoiled Levantine, Michel Tawil, Manuel Basil. Thank you. How about Philip Edward Eel? It's an interesting name right there. Nicolas Malouf and Enzo. Once again, Enzo, an ex. He was contestant on The Voice France. He does a bunch of streams and shit. I'll need to link you guys sometime. Superhero patrons. Jad Mansi, thank you so much. Ziyad Ashar, Raya, Ahmed and Lamia, Rami Gharib, Ali Hijazi. Seriously, you guys, y'all the heavy hitters, the superhero patrons, keeping the ship afloat. Thank you guys so much. Noor, thank you. Did you have a good episode? Enjoyed the topics?
It was a good episode.
I think so too.
Come in, guys. I love your comments. Keep leaving comments.
Hell yeah, leaving comments. Keeps the morale high and gives us that oh so beautiful engagement. If you guys want to register to vote, you got 2 days left. If you're Lebanese, if you're an expat, link in the description. Do not worry.